Hello, good afternoon. It is 1:30 p.m. May 17th, 2017, Wednesday. Let's go ahead and get the stream started. I'm going to post on Twitter. Thimouse, hello, welcome. It has been a while. Good, happy Wednesday to you. I've just hit play here, kind of reviewing some of the bugs and changes. Getting some feedback there. Thank you for the subscription. 6 months in a row. Welcome. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Got the 6 month subscriber badge. Very warm here in Chicago. Yes, I rebooted it. I've always had a hard time kind of finding a reason to do it, you know? So just one of those things, because I hate it. I hate doing stuff on my phone. I'm just looking for a bug. Trying to recreate a bug. Am I? I am. Well, you know, I've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of observation, and the market is changing a lot. Steam is very different than it once was. Same thing with PlayStation 4. The PlayStation Marketplace. So gamers have different expectations. Sony has different priorities. Steam works very differently. And even though I've known it for a while, I think the data more recently and anecdotes from people have confirmed that you really cannot rely on platforms anymore to give yourself exposure. I think maybe there was once a time when you could release a game on Steam and have it have it do well just by being on Steam, but I don't think that's the case anymore. So yeah, it's I foresee it in DRM. With Steam, we'll use the Steam DRM. There's going to be probably a DRM free version on Humble and GOG if I do release on those. Those stores. The issue is that I think trying to prevent piracy is a losing battle. There's already a version of Manifold Garden on Pirate Bay. It's an early alpha version. I'm sorry, I gotta take this call. My bad, that was spam. I always think it's like my doctor calling or something if it's an unknown number. No, I'm not, I don't mind answering it. Yeah, I don't, with DRM, the thing is you want to prevent piracy, but I think that's a losing battle. you know, they're cracking the AAA games. They're gonna crack an indie game. It's I've already accepted that as like you know, something that's gonna happen. You know, when I'm predicting sales, that's something I've already. Hey, no worries. No, I was just thinking at the. Yeah, I don't mind answering the question. I was just doing this thing at the same time. It's hard to think and talk at the same time. Yeah, but I'm gonna do a diorama. Yeah, I just don't think fighting piracy helps at all. So, yeah, I'm curious why. You know, and it seems like most people buy games on Steam these days. But yeah, I need to do a lot of marketing. Like a lot. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I work on other stuff as well. Oh boy. Good question. I don't know. You know, I have a lot of feelings about it. It's Yeah, am I anxious about? You know, it's. I've been working on this thing for 5 years, or I will be. It's been 4.5, 5 years when I'm done, and you know, it's a big chunk of my life, and it's been a huge undertaking. There's a lot of feelings all mixed up. You know, I mean, there's just gonna be. It's gonna be finishing something after 5 years, which is a big thing. There's also, you know, how is it going to do? How are people going to receive it? You know, I know people are going to, I know now it's like some people are going to hate it. I'm just going to, it's just the internet. I'm going to see stuff on Reddit or see stuff on Twitter, see stuff on Steam, and that's going to hurt. It's going to hurt just because it's like, well, I've been working on this thing for 5 years, and you put so much of yourself into it, and they don't care about it. So yeah, it's like I'm, you know, but then again, it's like, you know, I did this thing that I wanted to do, and I set out to do it, and you know, people can judge on the sidelines. So I don't know. There's a lot of feelings. It's just I'm excited to be done, but I also am. I don't think I'm prepared for what is going to come. Yeah, I definitely plan to launch. I mean, the thing is, launching is not even the end, right? Launching is the beginning of the end. So there's going to be a month after it. So I think there's just going to be like a whole lot of feelings all kind of coming together. I'm not dreading it, but I am not nervous, but it's the unknown, right? I don't know how I'm going to feel. Imagine doing something every day for 5 years and then you don't do that anymore. How, you know, maybe the most similar is like when I graduated from college. That was a big moment, and there was a period of feeling lost afterwards. No. I mean, I actually think it's important to think about it. I think about it every day. I'm trying to like mentally get myself ready for that stage because yes, I'm going to. Well, I've been developing the game live. I mean, I think it makes sense to launch it live. And hello, cameraman, and hello, Ether Audio. Yeah, we're just kind of. The mouse was just asking me about, you know, am I dreading the ending? Am I looking forward to it? Am I anxious about it? And it's I don't know. It's kind of a bunch of things all at once, right? It's just yeah. I've been so single-mindedly focused on this one thing for 5 years. When that ends, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. Yeah, I lose 0, and you know, of course, that all gets tied up with, you know, it's like me not doing just not working on the game alone would be a big thing, but then it's tied into like, you know, what am I gonna do next? How the game is doing. You know, if it doesn't do well, there will be feelings that comes with that. If it does well, there'll be feelings that come with that, and you know, my options are very, very different depending on how the game does. So I am mentally trying to be like, mentally I'm telling myself that this game is going to sell 0 copies. And I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be ready for that reality. LUO. Um, Well, Fragment of Euclid was a free game, and so that's very different, you know. It was a free game that he made over the course of 2 months, which is very different from a game that's commercial for 5 years. If anything, Fragment of Euclid worries me because the quality of free game is very high. I've been using TIG for a long time already. You know, I've been keeping a devlog there for a few years now. It's just no, I mean it's not it's not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's a very big task and there's a lot at stake. So yeah. And you know, hey, Watery Tart, how's it going? And Jet User. So, but yeah, I don't really know what works, what doesn't. I think my strategy is, I think, just keep, you know, make a great game and doing everything I can to build a community before launch. And we've got 5,000 people who have wishlisted the game, which is great. Right, that's definitely something. Hey, salute, Doombox. Nous travaillons. Just kind of going through some, right now we're reviewing some bugs. I got actually something really cool I want to show you guys. But first we have to review some bugs, some changes. Yeah, I was kind of just talk. The mouse kind of asked me how am I feeling about the end, and yeah, I'm just trying to prepare myself for that. It's I think one thing I'm trying to come to peace with is that regardless of how well the game does, I want to make sure that I'm happy with the work that I put out there. Right. Regardless of how well it sells, whether very well or very bad, that I set out to make this game and I made it the way I wanted to without compromise. Not compromise like I didn't change. You gotta make compromises, right? In the sense that you have to change the design, you have to iterate based on what how players are, but in the sense that it was like I set out to do what I did what I set out to achieve. I suppose I achieved what I set out to do. Il n'est pas français. Il est américain. Yeah, because it's like how a game does is so much of it depends on timing. So anyway, let's review some of these changes. Let's look at what's on the menu today. We've got trees fade to inactive. They aren't going to full white, but a lighter version. Yeah, okay. Well, Gruz is French, but he's cooking right now. Yeah, so I'm doing everything, I'm streaming, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Slack and Trello. Super happy with this. I'm like way more proud of this Instagram page than I really should be. And by the way, thank you again, D7 Samurai. He actually made a tool that splits up the images. Super, super handy. Instagram. Slack and Trello, Slack and Trello. Yeah, you know how it is. Slack and Trello, Slack and Trello. I can't believe Weird Al Yankovic hasn't made a parody of that song yet. Biz Devlifa, Slack charts, Trello boards. There are better tools, but you can't afford Slack and Trello, Slack and Trello, Slack and Trello. It's always weird when they make songs about sports teams, huh? Let's look at some of these. Well, I certainly don't seem to be seeing the trees being wrong. Hey, Sherlock, where were you yesterday? Welcome. Yes, I'm doing well. Yeah, playing the new Doom. Not as much as I would like, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's very fast paced. It's quite easy. I've only played for about an hour and a half. To be fair, I'm playing on normal difficulty, and I've only died once. And I died because I jumped to my death accidentally. But maybe that's just because, like, after I played Bloodborne, you know, you're like, oh, I only died once in an hour? That's too easy. I have little trouble concentrating. You come when to... Oui, après, quand je suis fini avec Manifold Garden, je vais rendre une visite à France. Et je vais prendre un café avec toi. Il faudrait mieux que j'attende jusqu'au... Le jeu vidéo est fini. Hope that was not offensive. Did you say something? Oh, hey! Yeah, we missed you. Alright, so we got this tree is working, because before it was not turning off, so that is correct. We are going to cross that off the list. How to read PNG files. Oh wait, this is not fixed. So this is done. This is very good. Yeah. So add an option relative to inactive color residue if you ever want to do this effect. Yes. So let's move this to the done list. Okay. Ah, this is sweet. Okay, now let's take a look at this wheel shrinking. Now, Arthur says, I'm out of controls. You can set the fade distance and size on the mini world material and on the cube frame material. Alright, let's here. Oh, you know what? This looks great. Oh man, I'm digging the new change actually. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Okay, so oh yeah. So this is we had to change this, the gradient. New gradient looks great. Move this to. This feels almost as good as taking a post-it note off a wall. They need to have some sound effects when you move something to the done list. Ching. I know. I was just saying that. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Now we got this mini world material. Mini world material. Okay, you know what? Let's put this in game. Let's not have it maximize. Whoa, whoa. Let me disable. Hey, Garlic. So this is an effect where when we shrink down, it's got, now, we talked about it, so before the wall would sort of just hit you in the face. Alright, I gotta... Okay, now let's watch this. Oh yeah, his stream is great. Good idea, Cole. It's all added to it. What? Huh. Oh, you know what? Okay, I got it. I know what's going on. Hold on. What do you mean by reading PNG files? Like just getting the data so you can use it in code. Oh, no! Oh. If you're not crashing Unity on a regular basis, your game isn't interesting enough. Let me go get some tea. I'll be right back. Yeah, it's additive. Oh, so LU0, yes. So we're doing additive loading. Now, if you've done it before, you'll know that Unity only gives you 4 levels of control on additive loading, right? You can set the priority. You can set it to like low, normal, high, or like super high or something. You don't, it's 3 or 4. You don't have a whole lot of controls. Now, even at the lowest priority, we still get a hitch. Because I think I don't remember the exact details, but after you load a scene, Unity does some like, it does this step internally, and it takes some time, and that step is dependent on the number of objects that you have inside the scene. So I got the idea from Firewatch and Inside Playdead people. And I met with them at Unite, and they time slice it. So what I do is I take, during my level build prep stage, I've got this stage that prepares the level, merges the mesh. During that stage, it actually takes all the colliders, puts them into groups, sets them as prefabs, and takes them out of the scene. So when the scene is first loaded, there are no colliders. So the scene is loaded, and then every frame after that, we load one group of colliders. So I divide up, I'm basically dividing the loading of the scene into multiple frames. So that first scene load, that internal step Unity does, it's still there, but it's not big enough that it causes a hitch in performance. And then after that, we slowly bring in, so we basically break up the loading into multiple slices, which is fine because we load it far before you can get there. It is pretty smart. I can't take credit for it. I stole it from other people. Like I steal everything. But yeah, I mean, there are very few original ideas. So yeah, I got that from so Firewatch did it. Everybody does it like a slightly different way, but the idea that is basically there, which is you want to break up a scene into smaller scenes and load those in over time. Firewatch used Sector, but that was because that was before. I think they were on Unity 4. I don't know if they were on Unity 4 when they shipped. I think they might have switched to Unity 5, but they were using Sector which was basically doing Unity multi-scene editing. The Playdid guys, they had Unity Source, so they were able to break up the... No, there's not. I mean, that's just a general idea, right? Which is how you choose to do it depends on how your level is set up. Like for me, I have a lot of box colliders, right? So I was able to just take out the, and in my step I organize them. I put the colliders separately, so I'm able to just do that. So, but the idea is you just take out a bunch of levels if you don't need it, take out a bunch of assets, load in the base structure, and bring in those other stuff over time. Sure, yeah. Where are my gloves? So yeah, I mean, how you do it is going to be your exact implementation is going to depend on what you're doing in your game, but that's the general idea. Hey man, I'm working on my dream game. How can I not be having a good time? What? I'm gonna have to talk to this guy Ditto. Nah, cannot believe my name was not on. I even paid him. I'm just kidding. It's like, who is this guy? He gets thanked everywhere. Ah, okay, so, take a look at this. So, here, when we get closer, stuff doesn't hit me in the face. Yeah, it's so funny because remember people who were talking about that, and I was like, yeah, I don't really want to fix it, but how does that feel? Oh, there we go. That's looking good. Oh, yes! Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So the fade size, that's what I needed. Perfect. It's actually, you know what's so interesting about this fade is we're not doing alpha. It's actually a dither. But it's happening so fast you cannot tell. You can pause it. It's like little holes in the wool, which is cool, huh? Because like we have a lot of problems with alpha, and we decided to do dither instead. Very, very cool. So that's a clever trick. Gotta stay excited about development. Keep a good spirit, you know? At the end of the day, it's all about the journey. It's not about the destination. And, how does that? I think that looks pretty good. It has been a long journey. Yeah, you know what? I think if it starts off here. You know, let's do. You know, I liked it for. Let's try. Let's try. You know, that's too big. Yeah. Oh yeah, I am disabling that sound just because it gets... let's try this again. You see that? It's a dither. You see that? You can't tell. Yeah, I'll be sending it out soon. I need to be careful though. I don't want it ending up on a torrent site again. You know, so. Looks great. Thanks. Move to done. Yes. Oh, you know what I gotta do is. So yeah, these leaves. So basically, when I'm zoomed out far away, Hey, Assam Shar. Right. Have a safe flight, Doombox, and I will see you around. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for joining us. Well, yeah, but it's really hard to make, 200 different builds. Oh man, I got something really, really fun to show you guys today. La prochaine. Hey, Garlic. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Hey, Bruce, welcome back. The mouse was wondering if they were the only French person here, and I said no. In fact, you are as well. So, all right, we got some made a bunch of changes. Okay. Actually, let me test it quickly. Okay. Well, the mouse, thank you for joining us. Have a great evening, and I will see you around. Hello, Akraf Kasiui. Over on the Twitter. Hey, Tears. Welcome back. I was thinking if I ever become a cybersecurity hacker, my handle is gonna be Shakespeare something. Did you see the guy that did you guys read about the the guy that fixed the cybersecurity hack. You know, the one that hacked a bunch of hospitals in England a few days ago. The guy that fixed it, he's like 22 years old. And it's actually a very, very interesting solution because I guess it had this virus was checking this domain name as a kill switch. Because I guess if you run it in a virtual machine, all the domains are available. But if it's out in the real world, it you know, so if all the domains, if the domain exists, then it knows it's running in a virtual machine, so it'll kill itself. But if it's out in the real world, this domain doesn't exist. So he solved it by just registering the domain, and then this virus checked it and then triggered the kill switch, which I think is cool, you know, because they gave him $10,000, you know, and he donated to charity. I thought 10,000 was sort of a, I mean, maybe you don't want to encourage that because then maybe people will like write malware and then solve it to get the reward. But I thought that was, anyway, I just thought what he did was super cool. But yeah, I think cybersecurity, I don't think I'm smart enough though, you know. Look at his tools and it just seems like a good field. Just feel like you're a neuromancer. And then all the journalists went and published all his information. Yeah, I just like it was like, oh man, thank you. You prevented the tech apocalypse. Here's 10 grand. Thanks, Superman. Master of Cyber. But I think Shakespeare would be a really cool handle. You know? It's like, cyber criminals. It's like, beware of Shakespeare. Oh, he did? I did update my Windows. And then, you know, D7 Samurai was like, hey, here is a tool to split up images for your Instagram. Why don't you download it? And I did. So I gotta be careful. I mean, you know, the thing I like about video games is nobody cares where you went to school. It's like, I'm not a big fan. You know, I went to a school where people are like, oh, it's so impressive. And it's like, dude, no. I went there. There were plenty of not very bright people. And I know plenty of super smart people. I don't even know if they went to school. So it's all education is self-education. All right, let's, so you know what? I like this cube frame. Yes! Isn't that so great? We fixed it. Remember how you guys wanted like a solution? And I was like, it's too much work. Now it's fixed, and but except like this thing feels like it keeps moving, it keeps shifting. Is it just me, or does it feel like everything is like? It seems like everything is like slightly shifted to the left when I shrink down. Yeah. Do you think your majors are worth it? I mean, I did physics and economics. I don't know, what does worth it mean? You know, I think it's you know, the thing I didn't like about my school was they really focused on theory, which is good, but I don't know, there's a lot to say about practice. Worth it, would I do it again? I would do it differently. I would not have gotten the economics degree. I think I would have taken a few classes, but I wouldn't have gotten the whole degree. It's hard to say do it somewhere else because, you know, I didn't go through that. I would say, like, if I were to do it again, I wouldn't necessarily do it somewhere else because that's like a grass is greener on the other side kind of deal. But I would spend more time doing projects. So I would be like making stuff more. In addition to going to classes, I would not care about grades as much. And I would have not gone the economics degree. I would have taken some econ classes because I think the University of Chicago is pretty famous in the econ world, but it wasn't quite what I had hoped it would be. Like it, you know, I thought you take it and you kind of get an understanding of the world, and all we did was take second order differential equations, like to optimize utility functions. Like that's like all we did, which was not. You don't need an econ degree to make a budget. If you have X amount of money, spend less than X. So, I mean, I suppose that's like a good framework, but it wasn't. I feel like you learn more about you probably learn more from working. Or just watch The Big Short. Elon classes. How to become Elon Musk. Make a lot of money, then you get to do whatever you want. Yeah. But, I mean, you know, it was, I don't think anything else explained it to as big of a public as well. You know, Paul Krugman said he liked The Big Short. Maybe. I mean, if I had that much money, I would do all sorts of stuff. I would do. I think if I had a lot of money, I would do electric cars. That seems like. I think I would do like sustainable farming. You know, I think I would do environmental stuff. That sounds. I am kind of interested in that sustainable farming because I do like to eat. I like eating steaks. I don't eat steaks often, but feel bad about how animals are treated. Oh, and you know what is cool is it's because like that Mensuedo, like that super evil farming company that owns all the. I don't know. I think I'd want to live on a farm and just be self-sustaining. Oh yeah, there's a few things I wanted. Man, I am loving the Zoom It that I got from. So this is the Zoom It is this software, and it lets me. It's the one that lets me draw on the screen. It's super handy. It's perfect if you're streaming because like what I want to do is I want to tell Arthur about this, and I can just highlight it on the screen. Oh. Never mind, I guess that fixes it. Dr. Robotnovic. Hello? Monsanto. Hardly difficult after? Depends on when I finish. Right. Okay, that's enough reviews for today. Let's do something else. Okay. Is The Big Short worth a watch? Yeah, I liked it. It's kind of slow. Yeah, I'd say it is. Is that the tune? Yeah, we're just gonna chill for the rest of the stream. This is very interesting. Do you guys want me to tell you what this is for? Oh, oh my God! What? Whoa! Wow! 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 Look at this. Well, it's kind of spoiling the game, but wow, this looks amazing. This looks amazing. This looks amazing. So you can. So there's going to be an. All right, we're going to talk about this, but don't go telling everyone. It is public. But in Manifold Garden, you will get to make these. So these are. There's actually going to be an element of procedural generation, which is that you can create a whole bunch of these in the game. Now you can, and you can do all sorts of stuff with them. They're not, it's, yeah, and it's, everybody's gonna get a different set, so it's. Anyway, so basically, as you're playing through the game, you get to collect these, and they get to, yeah, you know, you can share them. It's going to be different for everyone. It's going to be procedurally generated as you play. So everyone's going to get like a unique set of these, which I think is cool. You know, you can make GIFs, share them. Be cool to make a GIF generator for the PC version. Now, I'm not getting my hopes up regarding that. No, of course not. Yeah, go ahead. Alright, see ya, Tears. Wait, mods keep deleted such. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I can't. I'm not seeing it. Usually we can override that stuff. By the way, oh yeah, Automod's got some stuff. I just Twitch. Oh man, this is so sick. So yeah, we currently have about 6,000 wishlist ads, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, well, you know, I can spend a lot of time playing with this, so let's move on for now. This is very cool. Man, I am going to have so much fun with this. You guys have no idea. Hey, ACP Twitch, greetings. Hello to you. This looks so good. This looks so good, man. This looks so good, dude. Hey, Lord Redunculus. It's been ongoing for a while. you know, the thing is not, it's not so hard doing this, but this guy Albert wrote this script for me that kind of handles this, and it's yeah, you know, the key is that it this looks awesome. So during the game, I'm planning for this to be randomly generated. All right. Hey, no worries, no worries. Yeah. See you later, Sherlock. And no, I'm just totally digging this. It's actually not shader work. It's just oh my god, it looks amazing. Yeah. From now on, Manifold Garden streams are just us watching this together. Hey, oh yeah, we're listening to the Bioquake. Welcome. Yeah, we're listening to the Machinarium soundtrack. Yeah, you know, so we're just sorry, let me play with this a bit, and I will set up this soon. Hey, Warner. Hey, from Narcos versus Zombies. You got Warner? That's pretty cool. You got your your first name. Awesome. I was wondering what you were gonna do when you change your game. It's awesome. So yeah, I'm just in the midst of making this thing, which I'm pretty excited about. So how's it going, man? That's awesome. By the way, let me give a shout out to Warner, formerly known as Narcos vs. Zombies. He's another game developer streamer. Highly recommend you all check out his channel. Yeah, when is PSN going to let us change names, huh? You know, it's the thing. It's like you get your PlayStation Network account when you're 14 and you're like Fireball 400. And then one day you're 25 and it's like, yeah, I don't want to be Fireball 400 anymore. Not really close, but closer. That's for sure. Yeah, you know, it's just gotta try to stay focused. What's Fireball is my PSN username. No, I'm just saying, not exactly, but yeah, it isn't even that bad. X-Men Wrecker. Yeah, it's someone that you're like, oh man, I've got $500 worth of games here. And you're like, add me. Yeah, our stream now is just sort of just kind of hanging out. Yeah, we got the AC unit installed. Windows AC. I am loving this, huh? This is wonderful. So. It's like a good meditation tool. Is anybody getting motion sick from this? Flashback of experiences. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. This music is so good with it. Holy cow. Just like when it expands, it looks so good. You know, and all it is, feels like we shouldn't be playing. So this is cool. We have this thing, it's called this AV behavior, right? And it's super cool. Let me show you guys. So what Albert did. So previously, all it is a bunch of it's a bunch of nested objects all spinning based on this. Now what Albert did was he made it so you can simply add these nodes. Like, it's super easy. You just add a node and it puts it in there. You can change these values. Now what I did was I added an AV behavior inside of an AV behavior. So you can see it grabs a prefab and it puts it in there, and you can choose the number of times you want to copy it, the radius, the depth, the rotation, the scale, the speed, the offset. The speed is really cool because you see it says 1 here. That's not necessarily the speed, that's saying how many times you want it to spin around inside each loop. So this is very cool. You can actually, I can step through the loop thing. Actually not in here right now because I've paused it, but I can step through it. The speed is how many loops it does. So it's an integer. It's how many loops it does inside one cycle. You can also make it negative, in which case it spins in the other direction. Now what I am doing, oh right, so see this AV systems is oh man, but it's so weird because it generates it at runtime. Like, I don't even know how it works, but anyway, that's what it does. It's very, very cool. Just make a prefab. How's it going? So let's close this scene. I just want to check it one more time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save it. Delete. We're going to bring this guy in, and then we are going to go back to doing trees, but it's awesome. I'm so happy with this. Yeah, so you can, yeah, and these are going to be procedurally generated in the game, so everybody's going to have a different set of these. So it's not going to be the same for everyone. And what I love is for people to, you know, kind of, it's not a super important part of the game, but a kind of a one part is you start going around collecting these. And I'd love for, you know, people to kind of share the stuff they made. Oh, man. So let's test it now. Let's test it in connection with the game. Yeah, we've got a Steam store page. If you want to add it to your wish list. Am I usually not happy? Usually I'm like, ah, I hate this game. Why am I still working on it? Yeah, no, it's you gotta appreciate moments like that in development. It's ooh. Oh, whoa, whoa. What? Holy shit. Oh, I can't see anything. This is the thing we're playing around with. Man, that was sick. That was cool. Oh, mine's actually a custom rigid body controller. You're talking about the player controller? It's not using the Unity one. I'm showing my hair now. Hey, Beat Bop Day. How's it going? Oh my god. This is unbelievable! means all lines are still lines, I think. Oh, it's a Protea soundtrack. I haven't updated it. Oh, I think it's, yeah, you know what? It's not coming across as well, but it looks great from where I am. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna come back a little bit later. Do some trees. I'm gonna sit down. Right. Hey, Eve Lease. A few people coming in. As not everyone has a Twitch account. for those of you Hey, Warner, I will see you around. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Okay, LUO. I'll see you around as well. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna keep going for another hour. We'll do like 3.5 hours, and then I'm gonna take a break, come back a little later, we'll do some more. Man, today's stream was fun, huh? Got a lot of really, got some good stuff. Yeah, very, very excited about. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Bebop Day. Yeah, we gotta. Fortunately, it's not all fun and games. I gotta get these trees redesigned, and then we'll be. But yeah, I'm excited, man. Yeah, I've just been really worried about development, about how the game is going to be when it comes out, but you know, I gotta do what I gotta do, and stay vigilant and hope for the best. As you're interested, you have a Steam store page up. You can add the game to your wish list. I'm wondering what is the... Well, I guess adding to a wish list is easy. We've got... well, currently we have 6,000 games on the 6,000 wish lists. I don't know how good that is in terms of translating to sales, but yeah, we'll see. We will see. We will see. Later tonight, I think I will go to the gym. I've got some chicken that I need to cook. I have decided that I think it's faster to walk to the supermarket and buy chicken and cook it than it is to thaw it, because it just takes so long to thaw chicken. So much planning. Do it like a day before. Keep it in your sink for a while. I'm sure you're all very excited to Listen to me talk about chicken. Some more tea. Should I go to the gym or should I play Doom later? Take the trash out. Anyway, these trees are really boring to do. I'm just scrambling to keep myself sane. Take the trash out. Wash kitchen towels. Oh, I gotta call my lawyer about this bill. Business. God, this kind of stuff takes forever. There we Finalize single gravity tree. How many trees do I want this to give? Which one am I replacing? I am replacing this one, which has one tree. It's got one tree. Whew. Alright guys, it's been almost 3 hours that I've been streaming, so I am going to take a break. Yeah, I might take a nap. Alright, my friends, I'm gonna take off as well. Grues, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. It was a fun stream today. I'm super excited about the stuff we're working on. Game is coming together. There's still a lot of tedious work that needs to be done. But yeah, one foot in front of the other. But yeah, this has been a 3-hour stream, which I don't think I took a break this time. So I am going to wrap up. It looks like your thing might be at an angle. If you extrude straight, you shouldn't be having any problems. It sounds like you've got this thing at an angle. You know, I mean, I just touch the face G. If that's what you mean, there shouldn't be any problems. Let's see who else is streaming. Harley Difficult is not streaming today. What? Okay. Well, you know, let's give Ezra a host. Huh. Oh, you know what? You might not be on the position. You might have your object at like 3.5, because then it wants it connected to like 4, I think. So you make sure your position is on an integer. All right, everyone. Wrapping up the stream. Have a great rest of your